Going on, everybody? What's up, Matt?
Not too much, man. Are we Oh, we're live on YouTube.
Yep, live on YouTube.
Got it. Let me
Yeah,
mute.
muted in the back.
Got it. Sorry about that. Just so I can see the chat because
Yeah.
I'm not as tech savvy as you, so I'm gonna watch the chat on my phone and broadcast on the computer. So
Well, let's see. We got the new Texas HVAC. Anthony's here. Old Ted's here. Randy, Gabriel, Bobby, David, and appliances and HVACR. For those of you that don't know, this is a good friend of mine. This is Matt. His name is Matt Tidwell. He's local right here in Lafayette. We don't live far from each other.
yep,
What's
I've
up,
been
Ted?
on. I was with you on a few of the hangouts you used to have, so somewhat familiar.
Right.
A few people might remember me. I remember Chance, and of course I know Ted, and I'm gonna bring up something to Ted here in a minute. I hate to admit that he was right, but we'll get into that in a second.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I told you, man. I told you.
Yeah, you did.
Uh,
You
yep.
did.
Uh, old Ted. Man, I'm young Ted. Well, you're not that. I'm sorry, Ted. We love you, man. Yeah. See, Ted said your audio sounds like crap.
Oh crap, man! I don't know how to fix this.
Hey, let me ask you this: do you have No, the Outlaws are not coming back. Hey, HVAC overtime is over, from what I understand. That's all I'm gonna say. Uh, they left me and went to that. That didn't seem to work out, so whatever. Now, is it just Matt's audio or is it mine too? Let's see what they say. Is it just Matt's audio that's bad or mine is bad also? Let's
I
see what they
turned
say. Mr. Moist. Ted says it's just yours.
son of a bitch.
Hey, that sounded better.
Okay, what about now? Better? No.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, I hit the little speaker, dude. I'm so computer illiterate. I found the little speaker button on the computer and brought it all the way up.
Yeah, well, it's still a little scratchy, but it's a little better. What's up, David? Hey, Robert, how you doing? All right, so what we're doing here is this is I called this HVAC Friday Night Live. I wasn't doing anything on Friday nights because even though I don't have nothing to do with them guys, they were doing overtime and I didn't want to, step on nobody's shoes, so I left Friday nights alone. It looks like Friday nights are freed up now, so I want to try to start doing something every Friday night, and I'm hoping Matt will join me. I know he'll join me almost every Friday night, but he said that there'll be some, because he does work for somebody. He might be on call or, this or that. And see, I mean, and there may be some Friday nights where I can't do it either because I can't base my life around this Friday night show like, somebody else does this for a living. I don't. I don't do this for a living. So if, family plans come up or, this or that, the show will have to get canceled for that night. But if I'm available and Matt's not, like if Matt's on call and he can't get you know, that then, it'll be just me. Casey, that's not gonna happen, man. That's just not gonna happen. Um no, I'm not looking for people to join in tonight. I mean, I would love to, I can do that on Saturday nights, but on Friday nights like this, it seems like every time I do a change out. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Um, a hangout is what I meant to say. I guess that's where I got it from. But a hangout, guys ask questions. They're always, hey, what about this or that? So that's why me and Matt want to do this together on Friday nights to answer questions. And I can trust Matt. See, I know I had said I would never do this again with anybody, but Matt's local. We've hung out. There's no money involved in this, no sponsors, there's no money involved between me and Matt. He's a local Louisiana boy, so I can trust him to where me and him won't have issues. And if he can't join up every Friday night, that's fine, you know. So, but he'll do what he can. Hopefully, he'll join more than he won't. But on Saturday nights we can do hangouts, but tonight we just kind of just want to shoot the breeze and try to, because on the hangouts, we talk about all kind of shit, but try to keep this one HVAC related.
Yeah. Hey, John, is this any better, man? I can try to like move my little microphone piece, or I'm still.
No, it's not that. It's just that your audio has like a scratchiness to it.
Damn.
It's hard to explain. Why? Hey guys, do y'all like me and Matt? Tell me this in the chat. Do y'all like me and Matt zoomed in close like this, or like that? Which one do y'all like better? Ted sounds like crap.
Thanks, Ted. You've always been straightforward. I like it.
Yeah, he's very straightforward.
It's all good.
Don't which camera angle do y'all like better? The zoom? Okay. Zoomed in. Okay. All right. We're back zoomed in. All right. So Matt, when we went to the New Year's Eve fireworks, I told you, and he's in the chat, that as of January 1, there was going to be some changes with your beloved train. For those of you also that don't know, Matt does not work for himself, but he does work for one of the y'all are probably the biggest train dealer in the Abbeville area, right?
Oh yeah, for sure down here.
Okay, so down in Abbeville, which is probably about 20 minutes away from us, that's kind of another area. Matt works for probably the biggest train dealer in that area, not in Lafayette, but down in Abbeville. And I gave him the information that Ted all told us about Train and Ingersoll Rand no longer being a partnership, and that the fact that Ameristar was leaving the train supply houses. So, what's up, buddy?
I try to tell you, John. My son is attached to me, so
it's fine, man. It's fine.
He's not gonna mess us up. But
no, it's all good, man. What's up, Curtis? So, was I lying or not, Matt?
Well, to this day.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Ted. I do want to see it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I can say this. From January 1st until now, what is the end of the month?
Yeah.
I haven't touched an Ameristar. Lo and behold, I have a little app that Train sends us, and apparently it's going to go to something called Run True.
That's what I told you about. But it's not. It ain't got nothing to do with. It doesn't have anything to do with Ameristar. Ameristar is a Chinese-made unit that was just sold in train supply houses. Now, look, we're not going to say the name of our train supplier here. We're just going to call it the Train Supply House. Have you been there since we talked, or since the first of the year?
Oh, good question. I think I was there. They'll leave parts out. I think I had to get an expansion valve on a Friday evening to put in Monday, and I went and I picked it up. I have not been inside the distributor.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, like Ted said, the Run True, like I told you, is built in Tyler, Texas. It is a train made product, and it even has a spine fin coil on it. And if I'm not mistaken, Ted can correct me if I'm wrong. The air handler for the Run True is nothing but a, what do y'all call them? The TM air handlers, like a TM4, not a
a
TAM,
T,
a
oh,
TEM, a TM.
I am a huge fan of the TEMs.
Okay.
The TAMs are
Well,
good,
I believe
but go ahead.
I believe that the Run True air handler is nothing but a TM4. So I'm pretty sure that's all it is. Now I don't know about the gas furnaces, Ted. What are the gas furnaces just going to be a B model, or they're going to have their own look? David, a Twitch stream? No, I don't do Twitch.
Give me one second.
So anyway, I was telling Matt about these. We hung out on New Year's Eve, and I was telling um Matt about these changes. That's right, Ted. You know, I was looking at Train's website the other night. I look at everybody's website, York, all of them, Ream, all of them, just to see what's going on. You know, because that'll tell you a lot. And I noticed that all the XR and the B models, that furnaces, they're gone. Everything has went to the S platform, even 80%. I did notice that. No more uh XR, XA, or what is it, XV. Hey, Rich, how you doing? Everything has went to that S platform, even the 80% stuff. I did notice that on their website. You just signed up as an American Standard dealer, Curtis. So you finally getting away from Amana? Curtis flipped on me when I used to talk to Curtis back in the day, and he'd get on here. He was a Ford man, and he was an ICP guy, and now he's driving a GMC and been selling Amana. Oh, y'all still have the XC and the XV. Okay, got you. Everything else is uh S model. How you doing, Isaiah?
Sorry about that, John. Had to take
No,
care of
you're good.
something.
You're good, man. Um, so your bosses haven't said anything about it yet? I mean, because it's gone. It's gone. Oh, did you know? You know what Ted was telling me, and I saw this on the website. Do you know when y'all do a gas furnace? What was y'all's most popular gas furnace? The XB or the XR?
It was, I believe, it was the XB, but I
Okay,
put
what?
in, I think I get what you're getting at. I put in a couple of them, and it's variable speed blowers now. I can't, I can't tell you the model, whatever. I might have even talked to you about this.
Yeah,
It had an S in it or something.
they discontinued the XB and the XR. Everything has went to that S cabinet, that S style, with that solid front door.
Yeah, to
So
get
you won't
to
be
the
able.
blower. Yeah.
Yep, you won't be able to get the XB and stuff anymore. So no, not tonight, Isaiah. Um but yeah, everything has went to the S style. I muted myself. I'm an idiot. I meant to mute Matt. All right, Gabriel. Good luck. Have fun. You good?
I'm good, man. Out of control.
No, it's okay, man.
All right. Um, Yeah, the new. Listen to this. The first furnace I put in, the S series, whatever you want to call it. We go to crank it up. Blower motor's making a hell of a racket. I'm like, whoa, we kill power. And this is how I learned how to get into the thing. Take the panel off. I'm like, well, how you get to the blower, bro? There's like 16. It's nice the way it's set up, but there's like
Yeah.
16 screws to get the front panel off. If you get it off, whether it came like the factory from this or whatever, the blower wheel was slid too far. I don't know, up against the motor, and it was
Well,
rubbing on the housing. You know,
I tell,
like
I tell
the
you
hell.
what. Do you watch Ted's videos?
Not like I should. Every now and then I'll catch them, but I'm so busy,
Well,
man. I hardly watch any.
yeah. Well, you should. You when you get a chance, you should catch up and try to watch some of his videos. I really enjoy Ted's videos, but he has had several train furnaces from the factory on startup with that same issue.
You no way.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ted has several videos on his channel where where he'll be shooting the camera and he'll say, okay, we just put this unit in yesterday or the day before and it's making noise and it's the wheel. He's got a bunch of videos out there and he said it's a big problem from Train. And a
Yeah.
year later, so and that's just the ones that Ted puts on video. So there's no telling the ones that we see off of camera.
Oh yeah.
But
And then hey, for a second there, our company and another company complained about it. We would get I call it box coils, evaporator coils that come for a furnace setup,
right,
just in a case, out in the air handler. You would take the panel off and the I guess you would call it the A plate, the plate that separates
right,
the coil from the insulation. One of the screws that holds that plate in would be drilled into the U bends, one of the tubing. We had leaks.
oh,
Yeah, and that was a mess up. I don't know if they can get robots to do that in the factory or if it's whatever, man. But
yeah,
for Train to have the name and the reputation they have to have these kind of, hey, maybe other brands have hiccups like that too, but I don't know, just kind of shocked.
right.
So
Ted, or if you're talking about the Run True video, yeah, I'd love to play it. The only problem is that I'm not using my what do you call it? That OBS or OSB software tonight. So everybody would be able to see the video, but they won't be able to hear it. Um, that's the only bad thing is that I can play it, but nobody will be able to see it. I mean, people will be able to see it. They won't be able to hear it though.
hey Ted, let's cut 16 screws, but I'm gonna go with 8. I'm not gonna go no less than 8 to take that blower panel to take that blower panel off.
Let's see. I had another question. Appliances and HVACR. Did I change out that AC system? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the one from that video yesterday where I did the gas and go? And then John, I sell Armstrong and Duquesne. Very, very minimal problems. Duquesne was bought by Armstrong about 9 years ago. Great furnaces. Yeah, Armstrong and Duquesne are Linux products. So they're made by Linux. Yeah, but talking about that, that plate y'all are talking about to get to the blower motor on those furnaces, ICP's the same way. If you buy an ICP gas furnace, it has one solid door that covers everything. And it's got a knob at the top. You do the knob, you pull the cover off, you see your burners, and then you see just a blank piece of sheet metal. Well, where the Train ones have the board mounted on the outside of that sheet metal, there's only 3 screws in the ICP. So you take 3 screws out, remove the sheet metal cover, and that's where you find your board and your blower motor.
Mm.
Yep. So
I did a
appliances and HVAC are not yet. I'm doing it Tuesday. I will be changing out that unit Tuesday. I'm sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
no. I was gonna say I don't mind the plate over the blower because there's no capacitor to check on a maintenance. Like right now, we are slow, so I do a lot of maintenance.
Right.
The only reason to get to that blower now would be if it failed and you would have to trace wires, whatever. Um, do you remember the? I don't know. They had some older trains. I'm not good with model numbers, whatever. Ted would know. These train furnaces had the vent pipe running in front of a solid door that covered the blower where the capacitor was inside there.
Dude, a lot of
Matt,
furnaces did that. Carrier had a furnace that did that, and so did Ream. Matter of fact, Ted uploaded a video recently of a blower motor he had to change on a Ream furnace where the flue pipe ran in front of the blower and encased in inside of a little case. So um yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Absolutely.
yeah. And I did a maintenance today. See, we're slow down here in South Louisiana, John. I don't know. I mean, you might be busy. We're busy, but
Well, I mean, it picked up the past couple days.
yeah, of course, I work for somebody, and
Right.
it's at least four of us, and there's maintenance to do to keep the clientele, whatever, happy.
Right.
So today I did a maintenance with two Linux furnaces. Each one, the they had that plate above the blower, and to check the capacitor and the blower to make sure it was clean, I had to pull the plate with the board in front. It's just not a fan, man. They were some old Linuxes. They were probably 15, 20 years old, but
Right.
I'm just glad I don't really see that anymore. Or of course now you see it with train, but all that's variable speed. It's 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 different, and there's no flue pipe that runs in front of it.
Right.
So I don't know.
Ted, I got your link. But it's not working when I click. Oh, let me try to do this.
You trying stuff, John?
Yeah, he wants me to play it for everybody.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. You can call it looks like some badass shit. Excuse my French. Wait till you see the little air handler that looks like a cased coil, but
You
it's
talking
it's
about the
supposed.
Run True?
Yeah,
Oh
they
man,
make
it
an air
looks.
handler.
Yeah, I know it looks ugly to me.
Well, maybe so, but supposedly this thing is like the old carriers where the blower's in front, the coils
Yeah,
behind it, and whatever. I don't know. You
yeah.
know.
Well, Ted, something ain't right because the link you sent me when I click it or put it in an address bar, it pulls up my creator studio of my videos. So are you hacking into my shit, dude?
Probably so. Ted. I'm joking.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. The Run True, the condenser's ugly as hell.
Well, I mean, I would probably rather have that than deal with a Maristar, which seemed to
Well,
me like totally different.
yeah, well, it seems like your boss is going to sell it because he sold Ameristar.
Oh yeah,
So one
no
thing
doubt.
about it is that they it'll be better for y'all than Ameristar. At least it'll be train made. But it cracks me up, it's not just your boss. I've talked to some other guys and they buy everything at that supply house I'm talking about. And it's, oh no, we
Yep.
only deal with them. And it's like, y'all are stupid. You're buying from your competition. You're buying all your equipment from your competition. I bet you they sit back when they have their meetings and they laugh and they say, we got all these some bitches in Lafayette buying from us and we're selling shit.
What? Who's the? Who? Where else would you get train equipment though from in Lafayette? It's a
You
sealed deal.
you you
You can't.
can't. You
You can't.
can't.
I know.
But that's
Yep.
the thing. It's like if everybody, if all these train dealers in town would take a stand against train, not against you know who, but against train, and say we're not buying it no more
Yeah.
because that's our competitor. And you know that they're getting it for a hell of a lot cheaper than y'all are. You know, because I mean, it's the same company. They're getting it at cost. So
Yeah.
I if it was me, I would if I was like so die hard train, which y'all know I'm not. I would get together with all the train dealers here in Lafayette, except them, and say, "Hey, we need to take a stand. Let's all quit buying train equipment. Y'all sell something else. We'll get in touch with train and tell them, take it away from our competition, give it to somebody else, then we'll buy it." I guarantee you, train would rip that equipment away from you know who so damn fast. I mean, can you imagine if all the dealers here quit buying? You know, Lafayette, Abbeville, you know, Dusson, Rain, Crowley. You know, they've got the whole, even Alexandria. They're the distributor for Alexandria, but there's only one dealer.
Oh,
There's only one train dealer in Alexandria because of that. Because believe it or not, the people in uh the people in Alexandria are not stupid enough to buy from their competition, even though you know it's about an hour and 15 minutes away, but still. But I guarantee you, if all the people here in Lafayette and Abbeville and the surrounding areas in Acadiana, we get together and say, we are not going to buy not one damn piece of train equipment from you know who. Man, train would be on the phone with them so fast saying, what the hell is going on? And then,
yep.
and then train starts calling all these dealers. Hey, why ain't y'all buying no more? Why ain't y'all buying no more? Because we don't want to buy from our competition. Man, train would go to them and say, hey, sorry, we're taking it away from y'all. Yeah, I mean, but
Yep.
that's not gonna happen. It's just to say, you know.
No, you're right.
All right, let me uh let me play this video. Ted sent me the right link now. Oh shit, they gotta. No, I'm not coming on the show. Um. All right. Okay, y'all are not going to be able to hear this video because I don't have my correct software set up for y'all to hear it, but y'all will be able to see it. So I'll mute myself and Matt,
Let's do it.
and I will let y'all watch the video. LG.
Might be muted, John. Can't hear you, bro.
I unmuted you, but not myself.
It's all good.
But anyway, now that I see it on camera instead of just a picture, it
Pretty
doesn't
slick.
it doesn't look that bad.
Hey, and I gotta say this: it's got the spine fin coil, whether you're a fan or not. I don't
Right,
know.
right.
At least it's not a microchannel.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like now it's giving you guys a legit builder's grade equipment instead of a Chinese Ameristar.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, did I tell you? I didn't believe you or Ted when y'all said, "Man, Ameristar comes from China." Blah blah, bro.
Yeah.
We had an evaporator coil or a condenser coil, probably evaporator coil, shipped to us under warranty from Ameristar. Guess what? It showed up at the shop in. This thing came from UPS or FedEx in a big old wooden crate, like something you would ship a circus animal in. And I asked I was like, what is this? And they said it came from overseas on a ship in a boat from China in a wooden box, not in a cardboard box, a wooden box. And I was like, okay, these things really do come from China. So
absolutely.
Crazy,
man. But at least now y'all's builders equipment is train made.
Yeah.
But
look,
it don't say train. Now the compressor that's in it. Hey, what's up, Trevor? That's my buddy Trevor. Matt, he works for Polar Air. You ever heard of them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He works for them.
Polar Air. Hey, in Abbeville. Okay. Hey, Trevor, do you have a coworker in Abbeville? He works for Polar Air, drives a big white, like I don't know, a Nissan, whatever the big truck is. But yeah, I've heard of Polar Air, POL, whatever, -AIRE.
Yeah, you know what? And the thing about it is, man, is that and I don't know if guys, again, y'all couldn't hear the video, but I could hear Ted talking. Could you hear Ted talking, Matt?
I could barely hear him, bro. I could hear him when he said times are changing or something.
Right.
I don't.
So I could hear Ted in my headphones. I don't know how well y'all saw it, but that was an Alliance. Compressor or train compressor in that unit. And you know what the thing about it is, and it would make Ted so happy if I announced this. They'll sell that equipment to anybody over there at where. I could go walk in there Monday morning and say, "Hey, I want to sell train," and they'll, "Oh yeah, shit, come on, man, let's sign you up right now." Boy, can you imagine if I came on here next week and said I'm a train dealer?
Yeah. Hey, and didn't you tell me when I saw you when we hung out for New Year's? It was with a Ameristar. It wasn't so much train breaking bridges or whatever. Ingersoll Rand, right? Ingersoll Rand owns train, or Ted, you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Used to be. As of January 1, all that came to an end. That's all over with now. Isn't that right, Ted? Y'all are not train is not affiliated with Ingersoll Rand anymore. If what Ted has told me is correct, or if unless I misunderstood him, January 1, train and Ingersoll Rand were done. And train was train.
Wow.
So
is, I guess maybe that's why they dropped Ameristar. So Ameristar was basically Ingersoll Rand's
Ingersoll
product. No,
Ingersoll Rand brought that in to be sold in train supply houses. Okay, Ted said it's still in the works, but Train will be independent again. They will cut ties. Uh, they will cut ties with Ingersoll Rand.
hmm. Gotcha. Hey, and I don't know if anybody else in the chat or John, if you, Ted, whatever, if y'all ever handled an Ameristar condenser or air
No,
handler,
never,
those
never,
things,
never seen
brother,
one in person.
they are so heavy, man. I don't know if it's the steel in them or what, but
Bro, I've heard that. Everybody I've
heavy,
talked to
dude.
has said that, but I've never seen one in person, just on video.
Yeah, I don't think it's the tubing, the copper, whatever. Maybe it's the steel from China, whatever. But man, a 2 ton Ameristar air handler weighs just as much as a 5 ton
Yeah,
train.
I know, I
It's
know, I
ridiculous.
know that, I know they did, Ted, and I told them that would happen. So, but hey, I'm done, man. I'm done. But anyway, so okay, so Ted, you say that instead of Run True in American Standard stores, um, it's going to be Oxbox. Is it going to be the
Oxbox.
same? Is it going to be the same equipment as the Run True, same look and everything, just with a Oxbox logo? Let me tell you something, man. Run True's a bad enough name, but Oxbox. Can you imagine if a customer would say, "What kind of unit are you putting me? Oh, I'm putting you in Oxbox." I mean, okay, I know you same unit. Okay, Ted says it's going to be the identical same unit that we just saw, except it's going to say Oxbox on it. I mean, think about that, guys. I know we're all HVAC techs here, but try to think outside of an of an HVAC professional. Try to think like, yeah. Try to think like, like you're just a regular homeowner, which most of us are homeowners. But try to think like you're not an HVAC person, and your air conditioner breaks, and the guy says you need a new one, and you're like, yeah, I agree, it's old, blah blah blah, and you say to him, oh, hey, by the way, not that my customers really ask me that much, but just let's just put it out there, and you say, oh, hey, man, by the way, what brand, what kind of unit are you putting me? It's going to be an Ox box. It's like, a what? An
Now,
Ox
hey,
box?
now what? How does that fly, man? I never knew this,
I
John.
don't
Maybe you
know.
help me out.
I don't,
It,
I told Ted this. They should have just put like a small train logo and called it the Train Beeline. And an American Standard could have put a small American Standard logo and been called American Standard Beeline. I mean, I don't know, man. It's weird.
yeah,
Or
but how does
they sure could have came up with some better names than Run True and Oxbox.
yeah? Hold on 1 second. Let me take care of this.
But I tell you what, for you American Standard dealers that are gonna sell that product, I feel bad for y'all if you ever do have to say that you're selling someone an Oxbox. At least the train dealers, I'd rather, to me, Run True sounds better than Oxbox. I'd rather tell a customer, oh, it's called a Run True. That sounds better than Oxbox. So, you know, I don't know, man. Some crazy shit. It's always something. And what a lot of guys don't realize is, even some of you HVAC guys out there, y'all talk about brand. There's only like 4 or 5 companies, and all these brands fall under their umbrella. You know, I told one guy that did HVAC, and he couldn't believe it. I have a chart. It's not the greatest one. It's not the most legit one, but it kind of gives you an idea. Here it is. I'll share the screen, and I'll continue to talk to y'all while I show you. Why does it do that? Every time I share the okay. All right, so if you look right here, you know, you've got United Tech. Now they have it separated. Let me see if I can make that. There we go. Um hold on one second, Matt. I'm just showing them something. They have it
Oh, no,
separated right here,
good.
which is stupid, but basically they're showing United Technologies is strictly carrier, and then ICP is Bryant, Payne, Day and Night, and Keep Right. And there's also Comfort Maker. There's also Temp Star, Arco Air. There's other ones, but the thing about it is that this and all these and the Comfort Makers and all that are all and Carrier are all owned by this one, the United Technology. So it's all the same thing. Um, and then of course you got Train and American Standard, which is the same thing. Hold on one second.
Hey, I got a question. John, Ted, anybody
Yeah,
wants to?
yeah. Hold on one second. So you got Train and then American Standard, same thing. Riemann Rude, and then the Weather King line is also involved with them. And now right here you have Goodman and Amana, which is owned by Daikin. And then I was telling that one guy in the chat earlier, you got Lennox, which is Concord, Duquesne, and Armstrong, and also Air Ease. And then you've got Johnson
Yeah.
Controls, which is Luxair, York, Coleman, Hitachi. I've never seen that name, but so it's again. So you have one. Oh, hold on. Let's look here. You have one, two, three, four, five, six, and the only one that's not on here is Nordyne. So you got about 6 or 7 companies, and you can see that each company has brands that fall under their umbrella. So it's all the same shit. It just what umbrella does it fall under?
Yeah. Hey, who was that under the ICP? Was that Kenmore?
No,
No.
it's not on there, but yes, Sears. They don't do it anymore. But when they used to sell,
Keep
uh,
right. Keep right.
Keep Right. Yeah, when hold on. When Kenmore used to do HVAC, when you could go into Sears and buy a system, they would put a Kenmore tag on their unit, but it was an ICP. ICP, built the units for them.
Hey, question, John.
Uh-huh.
Tell me this: what is ADP considered? Because I've installed
Ah,
a lot of ADPs, and I still see them, man. Hey, ADP was a pretty as far as doing rough ends and whatever they would butt up to the, and I still come across some
yeah.
ADPs even with Train. So what? Any clue what ADP is?
Yes. I like ADP, but it is owned by Linux.
Oh
They're
wow.
they're they're owned by Linux. I forgot to mention that on that chart I had up a minute ago. So ADP is another one.
Yeah.
Um that is correct, Ted, but I'm sorry, Goodman, believe it or not, is actually building the units for Whirlpool now.
Hey, hey, John. My
Yeah.
right now, it's a Whirlpool stickers, Whirlpool label. It is basically a Goodman with a
Yes.
Whirlpool sticker.
Yeah.
So
Goodman makes Whirlpool's units.
Gotcha. But you said they used to be what, or what did what did Ted
They
say?
used to be built. They used to be built by the Allied Linux, like Linux and Allied.
Gotcha. Okay, because this thing I have at my house, and we bought our house with the system already in it. It's not a Linux. This is a Goodman with a Whirlpool sticker, which
Yeah, yeah.
I have no complaints, but you know, hmm,
No, it's Goodman makes it for him. I tell you, Matt, keep talking to him, keep him entertained. I'll be right back.
no, it's all good. Um, yeah, no big deal. Hey, I'm looking at the chat here. Let's see. I don't remember who I saw. Is Chance still with us? I remember Chance, and I don't recognize any of these other names. Oh, Isaiah, what's up, man? Hey, if there's anything y'all want to ask me, I'm just a pawn in the game. I'm not a business owner. I'm not a dealer, but I see it all, do it all every day, all day. So, you know, Ted said Ted said it's time to watch a movie with the wife. All right, Ted. Adios. If you get bored, you come back to this little movie here. So it's all good. Anybody in the chat, if y'all work for somebody or if you work for yourself, what equipment do y'all mess with? I see Train all day, every day, unless it's a new customer or a customer that switched to us. I'll mess with the other brand of equipment. 15 years ago, I worked for my uncle. He was a ream dealer. I've installed 1,000 reams, new construction, change outs, whatever. I installed ream till about I guess 2005, and then switched over to Train. So just let me know what y'all like. Choo Choo El Camino or whatever drills. We use Milwaukee. I mean, no, sorry about that. We are DeWalt. We use DeWalt, but I have nothing against Milwaukee. I have a Milwaukee headlight that I cannot complain. Best ever, best headlight ever owned. But as far as drills, saws, battery equipment, we are DeWalt. Which you can't go wrong with either. Milwaukee's good or DeWalt, either one, good to go. David, no, I don't record my service calls on YouTube. I just don't have time as do it. I am pressed for time, and a lot of times there's a customer around, and I'm not computer savvy to where I can just pop it on and roll with it. So no, I would like to though. I would love to show y'all some of the stuff I run across, but I mean it's nothing special. If you're a seasoned tech or been doing this like I have, you know you see this stuff. But anyways, I don't know what else to say. John left me hanging. I'm here. I guess let's go with this. Any of you guys out there scrap copper? Like y'all, are y'all able to keep the coils and scrap them, tear them down? If so, what are the prices in y'all's area? And do you think they'll go up or down? Um, I'll tell you where I'm at and what it is. Let's see. Isaiah, when you get the new video loaded up, let me know, man. I'll check it out. And I heard about the Hard Rock Hotel in New Orleans. That was a big deal. You and your dad just showed a video of that thing. And here recently, the weather took away the tarp that was covering one of the bodies, which was kind of a man. That's a big deal. Um, Everybody was upset about that. I don't know why. If they can get a tarp up there to cover the body, why can't they recover the body? The poor family, you know. So hey, HVAC overtime. Who is that? Uh, uh, are you Adam, Joe, Mike, Justin, whoever? I see you in the chat. Hey, Bobby, our boss is good enough to let us keep it. He lets us keep it as long as we don't keep it stored at the shop. And hey, man, every 4 to 6 months, it's a bonus, a nice bonus. We get to scrap it. We do we do a lot of change outs and installs, so it comes in handy. A HVAC 01453. I don't know what's up with my speaker, man. I just jumped on this computer and I haven't messed with it. If it's too bad, too aggravating for y'all, I'm sorry. Whatever. All good. Hey, Adam, if that's you, I don't know. I appreciate when I won the little giveaway. I appreciate the shirt and the hat and the other stuff, the stickers and whatnot you sent me. I put them to good use. So no hard feelings there, man. Uh, uh, it's all good. And I hope John didn't leave me hanging because I'm not good at this stuff, man. I uh I fix ACs and heaters. I don't do internet stuff. That's why my speaker's bad, I guess. So y'all can bear with me or just leave. No hard feelings. I understand. I'm not experienced with this. Take five. Take five. I said he's not coming back, right? Hey, you might be back, man. You might, but I'll stay on here as long as I can until I get tired. I'm starting to get hungry, a little sleepy, so we'll see what happens. HVAC 01453. No, I don't. I don't mess with refrigeration, man. I've always wanted to kind of learn it, but I heard it's and obviously the systems don't take hardly any refrigerant compared to split system air conditioning refrigerant. It's kind of critical to charge. I messed with a walk-in cooler once that had a shorted timer, and man, that thing threw me for a loop. This was 10, 12 years ago. There's a bunch of timers with that, bunch of defrost stuff, and the pressures are way lower than what a regular system is. So I don't know. If this is the Adam, the HVAC overtime Adam, you did not apply for unemployment, man. You're from what I you were doing all right. So, anyways, um, Isaiah, send me the video, man. I love you and your dad's video. I saw the picture you sent me of that furnace y'all installed. It was nice. Uh, uh, um, hey, Adam, or HVAC overtime. Y'all are going out on y'all's own, or I mean, I know it's not with Zach anymore, which doesn't make a difference to me. What's the channel going to be? Like, how would we subscribe to that if we wanted to? Hey guys, be right back. 1 second. All right. Um, man, there's no way there's. Let me see something here. Hey, yes, we have a new channel. There goes two. No, I'm back, Tech 5. Hey, back, brother. Can you take over HVAC overtime? Is this really Adam? How come I don't see the A Team Adam logo? Um, I mean, no big deal, but you know, HVAC 105.3. Oh yeah, well, business is steady, but it's slow. Where I'm at, I know you. Looks like you asking Mike. I don't know if that's Mike from overtime or what. But didn't he leave? He left overtime earlier. Uh, Adam. Hey, it's Adam account is blocked. Hey, I have nothing to do with that. Y'all are my friend. I know because we live close, so it's all good. I don't have a link for you. He started this. Chance is my boy. I remember him. But John's running this show. It looks like you're to entertain you guys. I'm not much of a entertainer. Sorry if I suck. Whatever. Everybody said we're all blocked. Ricky, right now it's about 65 degrees. Well, today with the sun out, it's about 65 degrees. It goes from the 40s to the 60s, maybe lower 70s, maybe lower 40s. At night, it's in the 40s, upper 50s. Right now, it's 46 degrees. So we're at the point to where people don't really run their air or their heat. So a lot of maintenance, a lot of duct jobs. We've been doing a lot of duct work jobs. People that have sweating problems and whatnot during the summer, we do it now in the winter, so it's not that bad. I love this work in the wintertime. I could work in the attic all day, every day, just because you're not sweating and hey, it's fun, you know. So let's see. How bad is my Dustin Weaver said, let's take bets on whether John comes back tonight. Man, I hope he comes back. I'm not good at this, but hey, as long as there's people watching, I'll stay and talk. Y'all can ask me whatever. We'll shoot the shit. We'll talk about baseball, HVAC, whatever. Dogs, cats, cars. It's all good. Yeah, HVAC 0143. I am in Louisiana. I'm about 30 minutes south of John. I'm in Abbeville. John's in Lafayette. Abbeville, if you Google map it, I'm about 20, 30 minutes from the coast, from the swamp. We are way down south. So when the hurricane comes, we get it, by you. Matt, what is my real name? Are you Dustin Weaver? Are you the one from HVAC Overtime? I can say your last name if that's you. Let's see. Oh yeah, Zay. I know. I was say, how about them Saints? Huh? They disappointed me this year, but it's all good. Tech Five. Uh, I lived in okay. I grew up born and raised in Baton Rouge. Lived there in all my life. I did more gas furnaces than I did heat pumps. I moved to Abbeville over 5 years ago. Not quite 10 years. Now I see more heat pumps. I see heat strips, electric, but I do all three. It's all good. What do I prefer to do? I love a gas furnace, man. An electric air handler is easy. Heat pumps, I like them. They're kind of tricky, but they're the most efficient, I guess. Well, if all you have is electric, then heat pumps most efficient. U.S. Mechanical. I'm sorry. This is my wife's setup, man. I'm sorry for my audio. I'm sorry for the camera. I'm taking advantage of this because she teaches kids through the internet online as a side job, and I'm just using her camera and her audio to my advantage. Hate to say it. If y'all remember me from the Hangouts, I used to have like Teletubbies and unicorns and crazy bullshit backgrounds, but don't know what happened to that. I think this is a different setup, so it's all good. Adam said John might be on the way to Miles right now. Yeah, maybe so, man. Better watch out. Hey, Rich F, LSU, you'll never see another season like they had this year. I hate to say that. I'm not going to say they were one and done, but I'm 37 years old. Nothing ever came close to what Joe Burrow did, Coach O did. It was flawless, spectacular. I hope Coach O's got it in him to repeat it. We'll find out. They just got to win 2 games. took a lot of our coaches. When you make it to the top like that and make big money, our defensive coordinator taking the head coach at Baylor, our quarterback coach taking the offensive coordinator spot at the Carolina Panthers. Um, 10 or 12 of our seniors are leaving. Burrow's leaving, obviously. So we'll see, man. I'm LSU diehard through and through. I'm more of a Saints fan, like Isaiah is. Me and Isaiah and John are true diehard Saints fans. They kind of choked this year against the Vikings. The Vikings always play us hard, but hey, we'll see what happens. It's all good. Um, let me back up on the chat here right now. John left me. I guess he's dealing with family stuff. Tech 5, no idea about gas. It's all good. I, I could show you some about gas. Unicorns in the background. Chance. I don't know. I guess it's a different platform. My wife has all this set up, and used to be with the YouTube stuff or the whatever the Hangouts. Not now. U.S. Mechanical. No, this is not my channel. This is John's channel. He asked me to come on with him here tonight, and I told him I would. He wanted me to come every Friday night, but I can't promise that. Um, I can't bring anybody in, Adam. I know you said bring Chance in, and I'd like to, but I don't have that authority with this. Oh, and Chance is laying in bed anyway, so too bad, too sad, Brad. Whatever. Johnny, John, where is he? Family emergency. If Breeze retires, yeah, what if Breeze retires and goes to the Saints? Then hey, man, get us a Super Bowl. Tom Brady, Saints, whatever. Um, these comments are cracking me up. Next Friday, a new bad channel. I don't know, guys. This is not the HVAC overtime show. I mean, sorry if my audio is bad, but John said he'll be right back. So you guys are stuck with my ugly ass and whatever, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Hmm. Any of you guys, is anybody in here a NASCAR fan? I know probably a lot of you aren't. I know Adam's probably not. He's up north. Most of you northerners don't like NASCAR. If you like NASCAR, let me know who your driver is. It's all good. We can talk. Also, um, let me know if you are a pro football fan or college fan. That's right, Text 5. John's channel featuring Matt. Hey! And I hate to cut y'all. I hate to cut because I'm kind of having fun. Like, you know, it doesn't bother me one bit. It's all good. So, um,
Man, hey y'all, I'm sorry. I apologize.
it's all good, man. I was having fun with the chat. Rich F, my driver is Kevin Harvick. we started talking about NASCAR, John, and all kind of other stuff because we didn't know what else to talk about. But
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I like Kevin Harvick, number 4, Rich. But back to the show. We thought you were going for good,
No, man, I
but
apologize about that. Got caught up doing something. Um,
hey,
you don't have YouTube on in the background, do you? Okay, no, I could hear. No, I could hear myself echoing, but I don't hear it no more.
okay, I didn't think
No, I
so.
don't mind getting off topic of HVAC and stuff every now and then, but NASCAR is one thing I don't like and don't know shit about.
It's all good, bro. We literally just brought that up. So
Yeah, it's no, man, it's fine. Tech 5, how are you? Nope. Did Ted leave us? Is he gone?
yeah, he went to and he said he went to go watch a movie with the wife or something. So
Yeah, that's what I'm about to go do. Because I remember I told you we'd keep these to an hour to an hour and a half. Well, with this
yep.
program, it's good because I have a ticker. We're about an hour and 11 minutes, so I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. But
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it.
oh, you can see the ticker
Nah,
too.
man. Whenever you ready, yeah, I can see it. So,
Okay,
but no,
okay.
like I say, John, I can. Man, I would love to join every Friday night. I would love to commit to that. I just can't promise you. So come come Friday morning, Friday afternoon, I'll let you know if I can be there or not.
Sounds good.
85% of the time, I'll be able to make it. It's just I didn't want you to book me for every
No, it's
show
hey,
or deal.
it's all good, man. Just try to maybe work on like. Does your wife have a webcam, or is she using the one built into the computer?
No, she has a manny cam. You ever heard of that? It's this,
Uh-uh.
bro. It's a manny cam. So what do you want me to tell her? The audio, you think?
Your
Uh,
audio, your audio is horrible. You're gonna have to get you a different headset or something.
damn.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, Josh, I'm still digging AEW, man. To me, it's a much better product than the WWE. Um,
Hey, Kenny Omega.
oh yeah, oh
That's
yeah,
all I'm gonna say, bro.
yeah. See, the guys like you, man. They want you in here. You got to do everything you can to be in here on Fridays. Hey guys, this is going to take place every Friday night, same at the same time that it did tonight, about 9 o'clock our time, Central Time. Everybody says they like you, but your audio and your video sucks.
Man, I'll try,
Tell you
dude.
what, I'm getting me a new web camera, so I'll give
Okay.
you this one.
Hey, that'll work, bro. Whenever we meet up for something,
Because
whatever,
you see how
just let me
clear my
know.
picture is.
I can see myself. I'm somewhat blurry, but I can't hear
Yeah,
myself. So,
I'll give you this web camera because I'm getting me a new one.
hey, that'll
Um,
work. That'll work.
but you have to go get you a better headset
Yeah,
with a
and
microphone.
we might have one somewhere. I don't know. I just spur of the moment pick this up.
No,
This
it's fine. I tell you what, you know what we can do this week. We'll meet up somewhere, and I'll give you this webcam, and then when you find another headset, text me, and we off the air we can do a test thing.
gotcha. Okay. Now
Yeah.
I have some Bluetooth earbuds that I use for work during all day
Yeah.
long. But will something like that work with this, or
If the laptop has Bluetooth.
dude? That's
Hey, you know what? Why don't
I'm
you just
so
unplug? Why don't you just unplug the headset and just talk
okay.
into the computer?
Hey, let's try that, man. Let me see. Bear with me, boss. Let's see.
Oh, you're good. My picture's clear, but I'm ugly as can be. Yes, I'm aware. Well, the reason Matt is sitting in the dark is because when he turns light on, he gets even blurrier. So, can't hear you, Matt. No, can't hear you. you might have to go into the settings and all kind of shit. So I was kind of wondering the same thing. US Mechanical is how does his wife? I mean, it seems like it's really blurry and the sound. Can't hear you at all, Matt. Just so you know. Now we'll get him fixed up. And I apologize about my long absence, guys, but I went to go take care of something that I did not think was going to take as long as it did. One sounds better now. Well, Matt's not into he doesn't have the microphones and everything. And, I'm trying to be a nice guy. I've put overtime and timeout a couple times. They keep begging me to come on the show and all this and that. And then some of you other guys, not some of the other guys that I saw, let him in, let him in, let him in. I'm not. Look, I want to clear this up real quick. Um, I'm done. I mean, can't hear you, Matt. Can't hear you at all. Um, it's over. You know, they shit on me. No, I did not take a shit. Um, they shit on me, and I I'm done. And Zach threw him to the curb. And what they made it for 20 shows. You know, it's done. And Adam, I mean, I don't even want to be friends with that dude no more. Even if I would consider it, because he's a fucking idiot. I mean, he's like a fucking something is wrong in his head. I mean, he comes into these chats with different screen names, and uh he calls me, and just it's ridiculous. I mean, me and the wife were driving up in the driveway one night at like almost midnight. It was a weekend that we didn't have the kids, and my fucking phone starts ringing, and I'm like, who the fuck is calling me at midnight? I look down, can't hear you, Matt, if you're wondering. I look down, and it's Matt. I mean, not Matt. Shit. I look down at the phone, and it's Adam, and I'm like, and even my wife is like, what the fuck does he want? And I said, more than likely, they're probably live on YouTube, and he's calling me. Sure enough, I get on YouTube. Adam's live. I rewind it a little bit, and he's like, huh, I'm gonna call John. Watch. And then he calls me, and I don't answer. I deny the call, and he lets my voicemail play, and then he. So, I mean, he's an idiot, like a fucking stalker. Man, and I was really considering going up to Chicago at one time to look around and meet him and possibly go to work for him. Thank God I didn't do that. Yeah, no sound, Matt, just so you know. Oh, Matt dropped out. Maybe he'll come back in. He's trying something new um with his headphones, but it doesn't seem to be working too well. I think one time, even the guys that he's with were like, "Dude, quit fucking calling him. That's a little much." Talking about Adam, but um, love the expressions. Am I going to AHR? Well, I really want to, and the official answer to that is I don't know. My wife was supposed to have surgery the day before AHR, so it was definitely going to be a no. Well, that has been postponed, her surgery. So that's not in the way anymore. But I had already kind of banked on no because we thought for the longest time that her surgery was scheduled um the day before AHR. But now that that's not a factor anymore, Matt,
Hey, can you hear me?
man, we can, and you sound a hell of a lot better.
Really? Well,
I I don't know what you did, but you sound a hell of a lot better.
all right.
I mean,
Uh,
your audio is even. I mean, your audio's perfect, but your video is still blurry as hell.
yeah, it's all good. I'm messing with the freaking thing here.
Well, I don't
So,
know what you did, but you need to maybe remember what you did. Uh,
dude, all I did was log out and then get back in. So,
maybe it was just a bad connection, but uh,
okay. Hey, I'm sorry about that, man. I ruined the whole show.
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Man. All
Um,
right. Well,
guys, doesn't he
you want
sound
me to?
better? Well, hold on, let me finish this. I was telling him something. Okay, let me finish my thing about AHR. So my wife's surgery was scheduled the day before AHR, so it was going to be a definite no. Now that that is not a now that that is not an issue, I really, 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 really want to go. Um, I mean, sorry, I just lost my train of thought there, but because I'm like trying to figure out, I really do want to go. The only
Where is it? Isn't it in Florida,
It's
John?
in
Like,
Orlando.
damn,
That's the only
I
thing,
would
man.
love to go. I know.
It's like a fucking 12-hour drive, man.
Something like that, bruh. We might as well go to Disney World while you're there. You know, I mean, not saying that AHR ain't worth it, but if you go to Orlando,
Oh, fuck
you,
Disney World. I mean,
for us,
I gotta take my daughter I gotta take my daughter there, and I'm gonna be happy to in the next couple years. But I really want to go to AHR. Um because after this year it's going back up north, and I don't know, man.
what is okay? What does AHR stand for? Like the only time I ever heard about that was from
I
you and
I
guys here.
I
They're
I,
like,
I honestly don't know. But I
it's
know that
basically it's
it, dude, it is the HVAC Expo. I mean, everybody's there.
yeah, like a convention of all the whoever
Oh,
does
dude,
this shit. Yeah,
it's so big. It's 3 days long.
cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, this thing is huge. I mean, everybody's there.
And they have
All the
yeah,
manufacturers, tool companies, everybody's there.
yeah.
So it's legit. Um, I really, really, really want to go. I mean, like really bad. Um, I don't have much time though to make a
Dude, there's
decision.
no way I could we not that I'm poor, but
Right. No, no.
money wise, time wise, kids. Uh, you know,
Yeah.
I would love
I
to go
know.
to something
I
like that,
mean,
but it's
and
whatever.
you know, I don't know what AHR stands for. But it's put on by Ashray. And I don't even know what that is either. But dude, it's a big deal. No, Adam, I didn't say nothing. No, dude, y'all, all I said was no, dude. I didn't talk shit about y'all when Zach did the fucking when he put together that little video on man with issues about me and about my surgery and all that, dude, y'all were all up in that shit. Every single one of y'all. I
Hey,
was
I don't.
I was in the chat that night. You were in the chat that night, just dogging me, ragging me, dude. Fuck you. And I know, and like some of these other screen names in here, I'm not stupid. I know that Joe's in here under a fake screen name, and I also know uh, that Justin Henning or maybe Justin Beaver is under here under another screen name. So you know, it's uh, Chance. What are you saying? Very true to about the comments that I said about Adam. Oh, I talked about their show and how their show sucked and stuff like that. I mean, look at their show. It went from Adam, Justin, Joe, and Mike, and then Mike dropped out because Mike's is just nothing but a big bitch, and he he
Okay.
dropped out because Ted hurt his feelings. So then they bring in Chris, who I really like from HVACR videos, to fill in, and then Ted was filling in, and and then all of a sudden Bill was there, which I like Bill too. Now, of course, uh, Bill doesn't talk to me or none of that because I'm the bad guy. I'm like the fucking villain of the HVAC community, which is fine with me, but so he doesn't really comment on my stuff or nothing. I don't have anything against Bill. I don't have anything against Chris. Um, you know, yeah, Isaiah, if Mike lost his job
It's
because he probably doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, because come to find out, he don't know shit about air conditioning. So
hey, and I don't mean to rag on Mike, but at one point I remember him saying he works on anything from 1 tons to 50 tons, and I'm
shit,
like, yeah, I'm like,
shit.
I'm like, that's all I'm gonna say. I was just like, okay,
So
you know.
yeah, so even Chance agrees about Adam and Joe and Justin and all them on the Man with Issues chat, just running me into fucking ground. Hey, you know what? They were getting 100. They were getting 100 views because I would tune in every now and then. But you know why? It's because they were on Zach's channel, and that's another thing is that their show, it ain't I don't know how long it'll last. Thank God that this software, what is this called, StreamYard, is back, because that's why they left me. Oh, Hangouts is gone, blah blah blah. Zach was doing all the legwork. He was producing the show. He was doing all the um you know bringing like the editing and or whatever, because Adam and none of them know how or don't give a shit to do it. That's the only reason that they're getting those views, is because they were on Zach's channel, an established channel. Mike's full of shit. Mike don't know shit. Mike's a fucking rookie that don't know shit.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna keep quiet about
I
that.
found that out. And I talk, me and Mike had some conversations, and some of the stuff he said, I was like, what the fuck? So anyway, but
Yeah.
And that was another
Well,
thing. And when they left, and that's when they left me. They went to Zach. Uh,
that's what. Okay, let me say this, John.
wait,
You
let me say one
and
more. Let me say one more thing. Let me say, and
go
just
ahead.
hold that thought. And then
Go ahead.
Zach would pull audio from my or and video from my live feeds and makes what do you call them things like this like the sound thingamajigger, the soundboard. That's it. Um and of my voice and shit like that. And Joe and let me tell you something, man. Joe, the Canadian, good dude, but an idiot. I mean, smart, good at what he does. You can tell, you know, but just like kind of dumb, just stupid. You'll donate 5K if we get back together. No, no, thank you. Um, so, um,
All I'm gonna say, and
so
Adam, you might
yeah, go ahead.
okay, you might be in the chat, Adam, whatever, but I followed before I even met John, whatever. I was neutral, and I still am neutral. John didn't do anything to hurt y'all. If anything, he was trying to help y'all, and for some reason, it was just like bam. Let if you want to blame it on all the past bullshit that was John was accused of and alleged, whatever, that's fine. But you need to start from when he started helping y'all, and y'all just abandoned him. Anyways, man. Hey, I'm gonna stay out of it, but I didn't see
No, but
where
you're right.
you, John,
And
did anything wrong to them. So why are they hating on you? I don't know. They should have just left it, let it go. But whatever,
right,
man. I,
you're right. And this HVAC US Mechanical, that's Joe. That's the Canadian in the chat. He thinks he's slick, but again, he's stupid because he thinks that nobody knows it's him, but it is him. Um,
well, why is he saying U.S. mechanical when he's Canadian? Normally it's HVAC
because
North, or he's trying to
yeah, but
fool us.
he it's a fake screen name, dude. Because make he's trying to make it think that it's not him, but it's him. So uh
No, Dustin Weaver, who
no,
I'm thinking Justin
Dust,
Beaver
Dust, Dustin Weaver. No,
is Justin Beaver.
no,
You
no.
don't think you don't
I
think
don't.
that's Justin Beaver?
I'm sure it is, but no.
That's what I'm getting at. But no, man, I don't know Dustin, Justin, whatever. But I'm just saying, man.
Oh, and see, here's the thing: they'll blame me because they'll say that I was never there, or I would do a hangout and let the computer and I would just turn my camera off and shit. And yeah, damn right I did that because they would stay up uh till fucking 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning doing hangouts. And I told them straight up, I'm not staying up that damn late. I'm going to bed. But because I wanted them to have a good time, I said I will gladly leave my computer on. So I would mute my mic and mute and turn my camera off and go to bed and let them stay up and have their hangout. Didn't bother me
I,
one
I
bit.
yeah, I remember that, but
And it's
yeah,
just a
is that what
hangout.
they?
It's just a hangout. Who gives a shit if I wasn't there? And then the Wednesday night thing we were doing, they'll say that I wasn't there. No, I was always there for Wednesday nights. Sometimes I would turn my camera off and walk away, but who gives a shit? I mean, I wanted that show to be about them, not me. And I said that in the beginning. Matter of fact, I still have the videos out there. I can
I
play the fucking video because I can log into my other software on a different night to where y'all can hear when I share my screen. I'll play you a goddamn video that says, this outlaw channel is not about me, it's about them.
Now, what if?
And
Okay,
so
let's
if
just
so
say
if I muted, hold on. So if I muted my camera, even on a Wednesday night, which I didn't do often on Wednesdays, but on Saturdays during the hangouts, oh hell yeah, I would when I was tired. But on Wednesday nights, if I did do it, it wasn't for long. But if I did it, who gives a shit? I clearly said the show was about y'all, not me. Look, I didn't need it. I got fucking almost 30,000 subscribers. I've got a known channel. So that's their big thing. But when they left me, they didn't go start their own channel and work, and they never worked for their, worked and built their self. They let me start it, and then they jumped to Zach, another established channel. So the only reason that people even know who they are is because of me and Zach. They left one channel, one established channel, and jumped to another one. But anyway, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about this no more.
I know,
And yes,
I know.
I'm reading the chat, Adam, but I'm ignoring you in case you haven't figured that out yet. So I don't want to talk about that no more. But anyway, we're not getting back together.
And this is not trying to be anything to compete with any of that. This is just me and you bullshitting, answering questions from
Right.
chatting members.
So
So it's just to let y'all know, man. We're not trying to take y'all's place or whatever because I can't even be here every Friday night. I'm just
well,
here
this
when I can be. So
it,
I don't know.
I don't want this to be the topic of what we do on Friday nights. But they're in here,
Yeah.
they's in the chat. And normally I would have done blocked him.
Well, you a bigger man for not, John.
Normally
For
I would have
letting
done
for letting.
I would have done yeah, I would have done blocked him, but I'm not blocked him. I've put him in timeout a few times, but I'm trying to be a bigger I'm trying to be the bigger person here. You know, I really don't want to be blocking nobody. I mean, I don't want no beef with anybody, but I'm not gonna get back with uh, into a thing with Adam and Joe and all them. I mean, it's not gonna happen. They can fucking whine and
Hey,
cry and
look at what Smee
how you
said.
doing, Brent?
He said, "Y'all starting with this, John." Man, I remember that video you
Yeah,
made. You said, "Look, I was to the next level," and then all of a sudden they jump ship. But whatever, man. Let's kill
yeah,
it. Talk about
yep,
something else because that's old news. You know.
yep. How you doing, Brent? Good to see you in here. Um, Sean, good to see you too, buddy. Um, yeah, man, it's but like I said, last thing I want to say about it is look, I haven't blocked your overtime channel. I don't intend to unless you really piss me off. But just stop begging me. Quit crying and saying this and that. It's not going to happen. I just it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Well,
Could be.
all right.
I haven't had no real juicy service calls. Really, just basic shit.
Hey, let's get on another topic, John. Do you are you a fan of flex duct or hard pipe? And um, basically, what? Because okay, my uncle that I worked for 10 plus years in Baton Rouge was old school, hardcore, hard duct all the way. Never run flex, never touch it. Company I work for now, all flex, but it's done right, and it's up to duct calculation and specs.
Right.
Got a preference or
Well, man, here's the thing. Obviously, hard pipe is much better because flex, it won't carry quite as much CFM as hard pipe will.
exactly?
But but well, size. Like if you use a duculator, you have a hard pipe duculator and a flex duct pipulator. Pipe. Damn, man, I cannot talk tonight. You have a flex duct duculator and a round pipe duculator or hard duct duculator. There we go. And but the thing about it is that now here anyway in Louisiana, nobody uses hard pipe anymore because flex is so easy. Who's gonna
Correct.
who's gonna
And
sit
when
th- who's gonna sit there and snap hard pipe together, screw it, tie the joints in, tape them, screw them, tape them,
in a
insulate that
hundred
shit.
in 150-degree attic.
Right,
Fuck
right.
that.
When,
Yep.
and then wrap it with insulation when you can take a piece of flex out of a bag that's already insulated, no screws required, and just zip tie it, run it to the from the plenum to the boot, and zip tie it. Now, I will
Yep.
say this about flex: if flex is done right, it works fine. It really does, because it's
I agree.
in it's in the manual oh shit,
Manual
manual J
J.
manual
Yep.
J load calculation, a flex and box system. Now, people make fun of me all the time. Every time I post a change out on Facebook, a picture of it, and they see my plenum and they see the flex duct. Oh, another fucking octopus or a bowl of spaghetti or spiders or whatever. Hey, you know what? You're right. It is, and hard pipe looks better. But if you do, and I know how to do flex, but if you do flex the right way, it it I've done a bunch of it and it works fine.
Yep. Yeah. I have a duct sizing chart to where and I can send it to you, man. It shows the CFMs it puts out, whatever. Basically, when you do a manual J and something calls for a 7-inch run of, as long as you run an 8 or a 9 in its place, it's all, you know. When you do a job
Yeah,
or whenever you bid it, you're exactly right. As long as you size it right, nothing wrong with flex. But I challenge
no,
any of them guys that are up north. I'm on the Facebook groups, as you are, the HVAC Facebook
right,
groups. Most of the people up north are like, "Oh, flex is for hacks, flex this and that,
right,
whatnot." Hey,
right.
that's because you work where it's
In a
not even.
basement,
Yeah, exactly. Come in an attic and tell me you gonna run some hard pipe, bruh. You know,
absolutely.
as long as you size it right, that's it. So
And
I try to tell.
the thing about flex is now with the return, you can do what I'm about to say, but on your supplies, I see a guys they'll open a bag of flex and they won't cut it. They'll just fucking loop it. Now you don't want
No,
to go. Now
man,
you don't
no.
want to go. Now you don't want to go and do that. Oh, look, there's a message for you in the chat, Matt, from my wife.
Oh Lord. Oh. Hey,
See, guys,
Candace,
that's how close
let
we
me.
are. My wife and Matt's wife are friends. So,
Yeah.
but on the supplies, they'll just stretch the whole bag of flex out and curl it or or roll it or whatever. Now, if you go and do stupid shit like that, yeah, your airflow is going to be shit. I like to pull my flex really tight. Well, not really tight, but well, at first when you take it out the bag, you stretch it. And then when you go from your supply to your boot, um, you want it to be tight, but not too tight. You want to have just a little bit of play. But there's some guys they'll just fucking make a big loop around it and just hook it up like that because they don't want to cut it. Um, so if you do stupid shit like that, yeah, that's why Flex has a bad name. Sean says where I'm at, you find Flex in most newer homes. Only time that's exactly right, Sean. Same thing here. All these new homes are going to be flex. You go into an older home in Louisiana, it's going to be hard pipe. Candace, I told you HVAC overtime. That's Adam, and then U.S. Mechanical is Joe, the Canadian. They made HVAC overtime. That was the name of their show with Zach. So they have their own channel now. And then Joe made a
Hey,
fake screen name to come in here.
hey, uh,
Well,
John, I think Adam may have even asked. He said, "Does anyone know what happened to Mister Ken? You know the cool ass Mister Ken that used to come with his cell
yep,
phone all down, and it was
yep.
horrible video. I wonder what's up with. I always man. He was
He was a
straight
good
up
guy.
dude.
But you know what? He came on my show one time after the
I don't.
bust up, and he,
He
Adam and
took
all
a
them
side.
basically, no, 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 no. Adam and all them basically, because Zach didn't want Mr. Ken on the show. So Adam and Joe and Mike and all them basically told Mr. Ken, "Oh, fuck you. You know, you're not on the show." So I think that probably hurt his feelings.
I would think
But
so, man.
so
Well, okay. I didn't know. Somebody had asked that, and
I haven't
you know,
seen him since. He came on one time and talked to me, and I ain't seen him since.
yeah. You know who I'm surprised is not in here. You remember random guy Braden, that little dude that was
Yeah.
that was like obsessed with his air handler, and I don't know, man.
Yes. Yeah,
That
but
dude was a
I think
trip.
I think he's autistic though. I think he's autistic.
Oh, okay. Well, he was cool as shit. I mean, I just messing with him. He was like he was
Yeah.
smart though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very smart. See, that's the thing. I have an autistic son, and people don't realize autistic
They
autistic
are
people are very smart. Very smart.
exactly. They'll have it way up here and then a little less down here, but they're yeah,
Yep.
you exactly right.
I
My
mean,
nephew,
my son
autistic,
doesn't talk right now,
but
but let me tell you something.
but
My son is very smart. Very, very
yep,
smart.
yep, gotcha.
I don't know
Okay,
where
I
Kelly's
didn't
at.
realize Braden was autistic. He didn't seem it. I mean, to me, he just
No, and you know Isaiah is autistic also.
it's hard to tell. I mean, he's good to go. That man, Isaiah more about this AC stuff than half the people that are in these HVAC groups, and they try to
Yeah,
get on there and talk, and I'm just like, bruh,
yeah, no.
don't get me started.
Isaiah Isaiah's a good kid, and he's a big ass kid too. I'm 6 foot tall, and I met Isaiah. Me and Candace went and had lunch with him and his dad one day
Wow,
in Barrero, and Isaiah towers over me, and I'm
really?
6 foot
Oh,
tall. Yeah, and I'm 6 foot tall. But oh, Rocky Top, Charlie Brown is still around. I talk to him pretty regularly. The only reason we haven't seen him in the chat and stuff is because he's out of town on a job. That's why we haven't seen him, but he'll be back in the chat. Um,
gotcha. Hey,
so
John, I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of the dog, man. The dog is freaking tearing up
okay,
the.
all right. Poor poor Matt, man. He's always got to go take care of a dog or a kid or something. Isaiah is a big dude. I'm 6 foot tall. Like I said, Isaiah towers over me. I bet Isaiah's every bit of 6'5". Yeah, at least 6'5". My wife's in the chat. You can ask her. Isaiah's a he's a big dude, but he's a good kid. He's very well mannered. He was raised right. I mean, he's a good kid. We had a really good visit with him. So, but he made my wife look really small. I saw it. I saw it. Yeah. Matt didn't see your comment. Yes, Brent. I'm pretty sure I will record it. I am almost positive I will record that. He can, Joshua. We went to a seafood buffet, and yeah, he can put it away. That's for sure. But he's a good kid, man. He's very well mannered. Just a good kid. I really enjoyed my visit with him. So no, I'm not gonna take the fence down. I'm just gonna I I have somebody that that I can usually call to come help me with stuff like that. Normally, I would do that one by myself, but I'll probably just let him drive over there, help me get the old one over the fence, get the new one get the old one over the fence, get the new one over the fence, and then he can leave because it's a little closet unit, and I can handle that by myself. So I'm doing a ICP, so simple, simple. I just need somebody to come help me lift it. I'm not going to start taking that fence down. And it's a tight spot, man, where they got those damn condensers. And it's so crazy that they don't have to do that. There's so much room. They could have easily spaced those units out better than that. They could have put them instead of, you know, uh, front to back. They could have put them side by side. Um, and spaced them out. It really a ton and a half, Brent. Shit, man, ton and a half's plenty for that downstairs. Plenty, plenty. Exactly, Rich. You know, like it was cold when I went work on that York furnace the other night, and now it's warm and muggy. Let's see what the temperature is here right now. Oh, it says it's actually 45 degrees right now. I didn't know that. Let's see what the temperature is going to be in the morning or what the high is tomorrow. It looks like the high is about 65 tomorrow. 63, 65, yeah, somewhere in that area. So, you never know about the damn weather in Louisiana, man. You just never know. Adam, for the 1 millionth time, it's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen the next day. It's not going to happen the week after that. It's not going to happen. Oh, Candace is outside. She says it seems warmer than that. It's probably humid as hell outside. And leave my wife out of it, Adam. And you others, leave my wife out of it. Hey, hey, Nick, how you doing? Good to see you in here, Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick right there, that says Happy Friday. I'm gonna go change out his unit soon. I gotta go see him. So I'm gonna go look see what he's got going on and get him some new equipment. Man, the lag is really slow tonight for some reason. Usually this software is much better than that. 35 degrees. I figured it'd be colder than that up in Massachusetts, Michael. 34 degrees in St. Louis. There's Matt. Let me take him off of mute. Let him get his headphones on first. All right, Mr. Matt.
Back.
All right. Well, the wife wrote you a message. She wants us to get together soon, but we'll talk about that off the air.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, Rich.
let me
He's the restaurant owner. That's Mr. Nick right there. He owns a fantastic restaurant that has some good food, and we're going to change out his system. I think he's got two systems at his house. We're going to change out one of his systems at his house very soon.
And Nick is down here, John.
He's in Alexandria, where I used to live, but I'm going to go take care of him.
Gotcha.
Negative 16 in Alaska. Yeah, y'all can keep that.
Yeah. Nope.
Y'all can keep that. Let's see. Oh, Michael said it was 9 degrees this morning. Good God. Well, man, what's the in your lifetime? Because you're a little bit older than me, Matt. What's the coldest you've ever seen it get here?
In Abbeville?
No, or in Louisiana. In Louisiana.
Oh, like maybe in the middle of the night, whatever. What, mid 20s, maybe?
That's what I was thinking. Well, yes, Candace, he's the one that owns Critics' Choice. I think did it get down in the teens maybe one time a few years ago?
Yeah, maybe once. I remember whenever the all the streets froze over, and
that
I
was
was
it.
actually
That was in 1997.
yeah, but about 2 or 3 years ago, it got so cold the streets were icing over, and
A couple years ago. Okay.
yeah, my boss had told us. I was on call, and he was like, "Look, don't go out until the streets are um, drivable, I guess." And you know what? All my calls were heat pumps because heat pumps can't handle
Yeah, they couldn't find no heat, so they were frozen over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because once you get below freezing, they can't find any heat.
Yeah. I remember when it was like 30 degrees.
Brent says he remembers when Louisiana used to get really cold when he was a kid. He says he remembers in the 70s it would get into the teens. Wow. Don't do that shit no more. Very rare.
No.
Very rare.
Yeah. And we don't have snow like they do up there, but we have like sleet, and it's a miserable because the humidity is so bad. It's not snow, but like it's just a cold, wet
right. Yeah,
weather.
It's not.
You know.
It's not. And when we do get snow, it's not. It's not snow like they get up north. Like you said,
Ice.
It melts.
More or less.
It melts. It melts real quick. You know, and it makes things nasty. Yeah, like Nick said, 25 years ago, we were iced over in Alexandria in 1997. I remember my dad and we were on MacArthur Drive, and he had to lock his truck in 4-wheel drive. on on just a regular street
Cool.
because
Wow.
yeah, it was bad. Yep.
But hey, and this is nothing against the guys up north. I would rather deal with 100-degree summers than free winters, just because I'm not used to it. We're not used to that down here, and like y'all might not be
Right.
used to the miserable summers we have. So
Right. Chance got
I don't
6 inches of snow today, and he's in Missouri. Yep. All right. Well, we have went past our 30 minutes past. We're 2 hours in, but I did that because I was absent for probably about 30 minutes. Um. Anyway, well, Matt, thank you for joining me, brother.
good, man. Like I say, I'll I can.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah,
let me know.
we'll just plan on plan on you being here every Friday night, and if you can't make it, let me know during the day, and when I get on, I'll just let the guys know that you were unavailable. And all right, guys, well, we're going to try to continue this every Friday night, and I want to thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for watching and supporting the channel. Hey, and I appreciate the guys showing love for Matt. Matt, there was a lot of guys showing you some love, man.
Hey, I try,
No, Matt's
bro.
a
I'm
good dude though. That's
whatever.
no, you're a good guy, man. That's why I wanted Matt to come on here with me because he's a good guy and he's from Louisiana. So that means a lot to me.
Yeah, and I don't
So
claim to be a super tech or anything like that, and I don't want no beef with nobody, whatever. Just if I rub somebody the wrong way, let me know, man. Love the trade that I do. I love HVAC, and I love talking about it. So, hey,
oh yeah,
this is my
absolutely.
passion, So,
Absolutely. Maybe we'll talk about that install that I'm doing. I'm gonna video it too. No, Matt is not a newbie. Um, Matt, maybe you working for somebody, you see more volume of calls than I do. So maybe you'll have a good story for us next week.
yeah, oh yeah. And hey, if you ever need that ductwork job you had come up, John, I don't know what happened with that. If you ever, I can run duct work. I can make
Oh
square
yeah.
duct. Good though,
Oh
bro.
yeah. Will
So,
do, man. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Y'all thank in the chat. Thank y'all for coming out again. We appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next Friday.
all right.
All right, it should be